quick little disclaimer before I start going. I was watching the first half of the trailer, but I noticed that the trailer sound was kind of low, so here I am starting over again. So here's my trailer reaction of Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. Can't believe I almost said universe. So let's try it again. Yep, meanwhile in another universe. Graphics dripping up. Yep, and Sunflower. So yeah, I noticed that the start of the trailer seems to pick up right where the first film left off, you know, where Gwen is calling on Miles. At least that's what it looks like.
Miles! Miles! You got a minute?
Oh! What? Gwen,
So we see Miles is in his dorm room.
How have you been?
Still liking the art style.
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is, but my dorm room is very.
Or I should
Right,
say,
yeah, of course.
yeah, it's his bedroom, excuse me.
Are these your drawings?
What? No,
Oh,
no.
they're good.
Somebody really likes Gwen Stacy.
I missed you too.
Okay. So, what are you doing here? I mean, I thought I'd never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Bummer.
It's grounded, but
Is Spider-Man grounded?
I mean,
come on, Miles, you could do it. And here we go again. We're still really liking the art style. I saw the first film in IMAX and it was really amazing. Man, I wished I was watching this in IMAX. Whoa. Everybody's trying to get at Miles. What's going on? Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. Why do I keep saying Across the Universe? This is not the Beatles movie. Part 1, yes. Oh my god, so I'm guessing there's gonna be multiple parts to this movie. October 7th, 2022. Whew, okay, so yeah, what's up everybody? Bloodmoon Bobby here, checking out the new trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You know, I like the title, but when I hear that name, I can't help but almost want to say Across the Universe. You know, that Beatles movie, but whatever. But for more, we'll go to the YouTube synopsis, and it says here, quote, Miles Morales returns for the next chapter of the Oscar-winning Spider-Verse saga, and well-deserved, I might add. An epic adventure that will transport Brooklyn's full-time friendly neighborhood Spider-Man across the multiverse to join forces with Gwen Stacy and a new team of Spider people to face off with a villain more powerful than anything they have ever encountered. So, and as the trailer pointed out, the movie comes out October 7th, 2022, which is like less than a year from now. So I was really surprised when I saw the first Spider-Verse. I remember when the first trailer for the original movie came out, I was like, yeah, it's nicely animated, but is the story any good? And then thankfully, I didn't watch the second trailer because I heard it was really spoilery. And I go see the movie, and it's really one of the best animated superhero movies I've ever seen. I mentioned many times before that I think Miles is one of the most identifiable characters I've seen in any movie. I really got invested in the story. In the first film, Kingpin was a really, like, threatening villain, like, you know, oh my god. I mean, just like, you know, looking at him, I'm just like, oh shit, I hope Miles is gonna turn out okay. And it was the movie where I really discovered the Spider-Verse. I actually thought, you know what's funny? When I watched the first movie, I actually thought the Spider-Verse was created just for that movie, but it actually turns out, no, that's not the case. And I remember just getting introduced to, you know, Spider-Gwen, Penny Parker, Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man Noir, and all those characters and just, really, having, a good time. I really like the art style they use where they kind of mix together, like, the CG with traditional animation elements and a comic book style. It just really shines. It's really one of my favorite art styles in really any movie I've seen recently. So, yeah, I really like the first Into the Spider-Verse. I hope that the next one is just as good. I'm still wondering who is the villain going to be. I have a few guesses, but since I'm not like I am familiar with some of the Spider-Man villains, but I don't want to give too specific a guess in case I'm all wrong. So I'm really curious to see if there's going to be even more characters, maybe even I really hope that the same cast comes back for this next movie. We just saw that Gwen comes back, but are we going to see Spider-Man Noir, and I think it was Spider-Ham and Penny Parker and all those, because I would really like to see them come back in the next movie. And there's probably going to be even more. If there are any other Spider-Verse characters that I'm not familiar with, please let me know in the comments. I'd really like to get to know some of them. But yeah, I think it was good that I didn't do any trailer reactions for the first movie, because it really saved the surprise. I was blown away. I really like, all these characters. It really, and I think it really sends a great message to the audience, basically, of, no matter, where you come from and how insecure you are or what you do, you can do really amazing things. I really like how it's done in this movie as well as in the Lego movie, which the directors of the Lego movie produced the first Into the Spider-Verse. So, yeah, as far as the sneak peek goes, it seems like this movie is going to pick up right where it left off, at least what it looks like. Because I remember at the end of Spider-Verse, we see Miles is chilling, but we hear Gwen, calling him out. And I was assuming, she wants, to come, help out again. So I'm really interested in seeing what other characters will pop up. I'm really wondering who's the villain going to be one time. I'm also wondering if we're gonna know more about Miles's Uncle Aaron, because I shouldn't say what happens to Uncle Aaron in the trailer. I mean, in this trailer reaction, in case you haven't seen the first film. But I want to get to know more about him and his connection with Kingpin. I'd like to see them go over that in this movie. I don't just want them to, just leave that off as the great mystery. There are some mysteries that are best left, as just that, a mystery. But this is the kind of thing where I'm wondering, what the heck? I just realized as I'm talking that just saying that Uncle Aaron has some kind of connection to Kingpin is a major spoiler in itself. But I won't say much more than that if you haven't seen the first film. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Across the Spider-Verse. I really like that the art style is coming back. I hope to know more about the story in a future trailer. Hopefully it won't be too spoilery, because the first film is really full of great surprises. If you haven't seen the first film, I highly recommend it. I remember I was so happy when it won the Oscar for Best Animated Film. So please go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And I'm excited for Across the Spider-Verse. Leave all your thoughts down below, and until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.